If you're looking to take your pet into Europe, here's how we saved hundreds of pounds. By law, all pets travelling from the UK into Europe are required to have an animal health certificate. We were quoted almost £300 at our local vets, so needed to find a cheaper solution. And this is when we came across animal health certificates online, who are based in Abbywell Vets in Folkestone. The process couldn't have been easier. As long as your pet has a microchip and a valid rabies injection, which is 21 days prior to travel, then you're all good to go. You complete a simple form online with your details and email that across to the team. They then request your animal's history from your vets. Once they have confirmed all of your details and are happy to go ahead, they send a payment link across to your email. So at this point, we were a little concerned about sending money online without confirming the order, so we did speak to the team, who confirmed our collection date and our booking was all in place. The practice is based only 15 minutes from the Eurotunnel, which means it's very easy to collect and doesn't interrupt your travel plans too much. We had our crossing booked for early morning, so we made sure we travelled down the day before to get all of Luna's checks complete. The practice is based on the high street and there was roadside parking all the way along, so we didn't need to walk Luna too far in the rain. On arrival, the team had everything ready to go, so it was a quick microchip check, a few signatures, and just like that we had all of our documentation ready. Couldn't quite believe how simple the process was for just £99 compared to £300 at our local vets. After a night spent by the harbour, we were up early ready for our crossing and made our way to the Eurotunnel. As you enter the grounds of Shuttle, you're greeted by these gates. You have the option to go to an automated barrier or to a person to check over all of your paperwork. Because it was our first time and we had the dog with us, we thought it would be best to have somebody check everything over to make sure it was correct. Thankfully, he was happy with all of our paperwork and directed us straight to the pet reception to get Luna checked in. It was a huge car park we could park in and a short walk over to the reception. And at this point, we had with us Luna's health certificate, our passport and our details of our crossing. It was all lovely and quick. They checked Luna's microchip once more before she was all ready for the crossing. We have an allocated area for dog walking and toileting, which at this time in the morning was absolutely empty. We were so happy to see that they had a separate area for girls on season, and at this time we didn't need this for Luna, but it's really good to know for the future. We then let Luna have a good run around to burn off some steam before we head into the tunnel. And of course we had to get this obligatory train driver picture, although Luna wasn't best pleased about this part. Now enough of the messing around, it was time to prepare for the crossing, so we had to put this sticker in our window to show that we were carrying an animal on board. It's a short drive down to where the tunnel is situated and there are directions all the way along. There's one final paperwork check before you're allowed. At this point it felt like the world's slowest vehicle conga, so you'll be glad to know that we've sped things up for you from here. Once you're on board, the tunnel itself takes only 35 minutes to cross into France, so we utilised this time to prepare the van for driving in Europe, which meant adjusting our headlights, which was really simple and we followed the instructions in the packet. And although it was still only 6 AM, I don't know why, by some surprise I was hoping we'd come out to beaming sunshine and a beautiful day. But no, it was still dark and still very cold. But we had a long drive ahead of us, so we didn't mind this so much. So hopefully there was some helpful information there for when you're crossing into Europe with your animals. But do follow along with our journey now through France, Spain and Portugal.